Peterson. Hadzebegovic posting up inside, and it's poked loose, but into the hands of Rye. Here he is to the basket, floats it up and in. Rye, screen from Hadzebegovic, rolling to the basket. Aaron Rye to the hole, can't get it to go. New 14 for the Lions. Brisker driving inside, lobbed up to Hadzebegovic, who tips it in off the glass.
Yeah, what a pass by Brisker. 2-0 lead early on.
Walsh inside to Robinson, extra pass to Smith to the basket. There's good ball movement from the Flyers.
Big to bigs there on the baseline cut from Leslie Smith. Nice pass, but falling asleep there.
The Flyers caught napping on the other end as well. There's Robinson backing down Hadzebegovic. Damon Robinson to the basket. Oh, it's blocked by Hadzebegovic.
Let's have a look here. It was a tough move, but no, looked good to me.
Peterson pushing the other way. Hadzebegovic thought about the three, puts it on the floor and draws the foul.
Yeah, Leslie Smith did well to stay in front of Dallaire, uses those long strides.
Whoa, she's left wide open for three and drains it. Peterson comes up to collect it. Screen from Dallaire. Skip pass to Rye on the corner, now back to Dallaire. Again, putting it on the floor. Jaden Dallaire to the basket. Beautiful move.
Ran that play, executed it really well. Got exactly what they wanted. Dallaire finishing at the basket.
Robinson backing down and gets the drop.
From outside.
Leslie Smith has a mismatch, but he goes into a double team. Kicks it out to Keely Johnston and is stolen by Peterson. 2-on-1 for the Lions, and Rye with the reverse layup.
And Peterson again with a steal and break.
Out to Rye, back top to Holloway. Guarded by McCormack. Stuckman for three, knocks it down. Thomas Edwards looking to go the other way. Top to Johnson. Johnson going downhill, able to draw the foul and count it and one. Keedy Johnson will go to the line for a three-point play.
Yeah, and that's what we're used to seeing, Keedy attacking.
Guarded by Kendall Lewis. Goodwin beats his defender. Nice pass. And Stuckman finishes.
Oh, a lovely pass from Goodwin.
Skip pass to Johnson. McCormack rolls to the basket. Johnson has a mismatch with Stuckman on him. Drives inside off the glass. And a tough finish with the left hand.
Just see Keedy Johnson here, just taking his man to the rim on that left hand. Strong finish.
Samuels swings to McCormack. Winds up for three. And McCormack drains it. And he's a guy who needs no invitation to shoot from downtown. Ball into McCormack. Extra pass to Lewis. Has to go up with it. McCormack's there on the follow. Walsh going downhill, out to Louis. Here's McCormack, fakes the three, puts it on the floor. Good ball movement from the Flyers. And it results in a Kendall Lewis three.
He's one of those players that can get going in a hurry.
Here's Damon Robinson again fading away, gets it to go, and that's a textbook shot for Damon Robinson. Peterson swings to Brisker, catch and shoot, splashes it, and right on cue there, Gareth. Brisker knocks down his first points of the game. Walsh still has it, feeds it inside to Robinson, has a mismatch. Johnson's left open, pulls up from the paint and gets the roll and gets the drop.
Gets it to roll in.
Lead is back up to 8 for the Bristol Flyers. Peterson driving inside, count it and one. And Peterson floats it in for a three-point play.
Yeah, really impressed with Peterson's game. Both ends of the floor. And that high shot and contact.
Johnson. Louis, screen from Robinson. Louis looking for Robinson inside. Smith open in the corner and knocks it down with a corner three ball.
Whilst they're sort of recovering around while the defenders going out to stop that pick and roll play, it is leaving gaps behind.
Brisker responds at the other end with the floater. Shot clock down to 5. Robinson, another fadeaway jumper. This time is short. Again chased down by the Flyers. Landolfi for three, splashes it. And Pasquale Landolfi, he's a guy.
And that is a nice shot coming off the bench straight away. That's a 10-point lead for the Bristol Flyers.
Dallaire driving inside. Leslie Smith able to get his hand on it, and his last touched Past the midway point now of this second quarter. Johnson swings to Smith. Extra pass to Landolfi. He fires up for three. And again, Pasquale Landolfi knocks it down.
Coming off the bench, 2 for 2 from 3. Pasquale Landolfi.
Dallaire, he winds up for three and splashes it at the other end for the London Lions.
Nice shot from him, smooth action.
Oh, it's stolen away by Rye. 2-on-1 for London. Back to Rye, off the glass and in. And London Lions turning defence into offence. And here's Johnson. Screen from Robinson. Johnson picks up his dribble. Back to Thomas Edwards. Johnson receives it once again. Shot clock down to 7. Johnson. And again, there's another live turnover for the Flyers. And Hadzebegovic with the jam in transition. And it's down to a 4-point game.
Yeah, and that hard hedge on that pick and roll, paying dividends there. Again, getting the steal, looking to run. Hadzebegovic with the foul, with the dunk.
Ball into Robinson, jams it in at the other end. Right, inside to Dallaire. Good hustle by Landolfi. Dallaire reverse layup, no good. Rebound for Leslie Smith. Flyers have numbers if they're quick enough. Thomas Edwards driving inside, off the glass and in. And the Flyers captain forces London Lions to call a timeout. Louis. Screen from Robinson. Robinson, he's open for three. And Robinson drains the three. And Flyers come the other way. Louis going downhill, kicks it out. Now finds Smith. Smith winds up for three, is short. And the rebound is chased down by Stuckman. Ball into Hadzebegovic. And Leslie Smith gambles on the pass. Right. Out to Holloway. Guarded by Louis. Screen from Hadzebegovic. Looking inside. Nice pass. And Hadzebegovic finishes the tip-in. Final 4 seconds of the first half. Smith to inbound. Gets it in. It's stolen by Rye. Feeding out Stuckman in transition. Stuckman to the basket. Gets it off in time. And that is the perfect way for London Lions to end the first half. Back top to Johnson. Another screen from Robinson. Shot clock down to 5. Johnson to the basket. Fading away. Can't get it to go. Rebound Hadzebegovic. Peterson looking to push. Beautiful move. Off the glass and in. And once again, London Lions getting out in transition. Retake the lead. And it's a Peterson layup in transition. Ball skips to Leslie Smith. Robinson with position inside. Going to work on Dallaire. The hook shot is good. And Flyers retake the lead. Well, 5 on the shot clock. Flyers have to get a shot up quickly here then. Walsh to inbound. Gets it into Louis. Louis backing down Brisker. 3 to shoot. Alain Louis. Peterson. Hadzebegovic inside. Nice pass into Aaron Rye. And London with a bit of high-low play. Almost with him. Saves it from going out of bounds. Robinson now backing down on Rye. Tough fadeaway jumper. Robinson with the teardrop finish off the front rim and in.
Post-up jump shots, turnaround jumpers.
Peterson going downhill, glides to the basket and finishes inside. And Robinson now with his 7th rebound of the game. Louis to the basket. Alain Louis, a couple of back-to-back scores.
Alain Louis looking for a sub. Looks a bit gassed out there.
Walsh puts it on the floor this time, and once again, Flyers attacking the baseline drive into a fortress at the back end of this season, Gareth.
Yeah, it's going to be massive, and they set the tone. As I said, big win against Leicester and Manchester, and if they're able to get this one to go as well,
as we approach the midway point of this third quarter. Johnson. McCormack comes up to set the screen. Johnson going downhill. Nice pass into Raf Thomas Edwards with the reverse layup. Rye going to work on Thomas Edwards. Sizing up his opponent. Double team comes. Extra pass to Dallaire for 3. Can't get the drop. Hadzebegovic with the offensive rebound. Count it and the foul. And Alan Hadzebegovic to the line for a bonus.
Yeah, he's been super impressive, hasn't he? Causing all sorts of issues.
McCormack in the post, guarded by Brisker, looking to spin into a double team. Ball into the hands of, nice pass. And Owen McCormack finishes and one. He'll gun the line for a bonus.
Swarming defense, the London Lions looking to double team down low. McCormack finds a way through with the
5 seconds to go. Brisker pulls up from top of the key, splashes it. And it was a perfect start to the third quarter. Grandstand finish.
You say that's a surprise, Joel, a low-scoring game.
Johnson comes up off the screen, guarded by Brisker into a double team. Shot clock down to 6. Johnson to the basket with the count it and one. And Keedy Johnson responds with a three-point play at the other end. He'll go to the line for a bonus.
Yeah, typical Keedy Johnson, wasn't it? Just gave himself a bit of room to attack the ball.
8.5 minutes, well, just over 8.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Louis finds Johnson. He slips up on the deck, but Johnson gets it to go off the glass. Now with Brisker. Brisker back out to Stuckman for 3. Splashes it. And Tanner Stuckman, a much-needed 3 for the London Lions. Wasn't the last one to touch it. Here's Walsh into a double team. Nice pass into Raf Thomas Edwards. Strong finish off the glass.
English off the backboard, trying to get it, spin it back in.
Here's that nice pass from Walsh to Thomas. No good on the second either, but it's tipped in.
I'm sure Bristol Flyers fans won't matter.
2 points is 2 points.
Exactly.
Here's Rye going downhill, throws it up, throws it in, and one. And Aaron Rye somehow with that shot to go, incredible.
Unbelievable play, just twisting his body around over his head.
Walsh going up against Hadzebegovic. Walsh to the basket, can't get it to go. McCormack can't tip it in. There's Raf Thomas Edwards. With the way both teams are shooting, that could be crucial as this game winds down. Peterson going downhill, blocked by McCormack as he knocks it into the front row. Oh, nice pass into Dallaire with the lefty finish. And Flyers caught napping on defense.
Just switching off, Dallaire under the basket. Simple layup, and there's a turnover as well.
Again, Flyers caught with a lapse, and it results in a Brisker layup. And just like that, we're tied at 71 points.
Back to one-on-one, and we're just seeing careless turnovers really getting punished by the London Lions.
Open for London to mount a comeback here. Louis gets it into Walsh. Corner 3 ball. No good that time. Rebound for Hadzebegovic. It's his 10th rebound of the game. Rye downhill. Finishes in traffic in favour of London in his last couple of possessions. Rye to the basket. Can't get it to go. Chases down the miss. Finds Peterson cutting to the basket. And Coach Kapoulas looks to the table. Thomas Edwards. Backing down Dallaire. Kicks it back to Johnson. Johnson deep 3 ball. Drains it. It's Keedy time.
The SGS Wise campus, and the Flyers fans need to get behind the home side.
Rye downhill, nowhere to go. It's last touch by a London player. It's last touch by a Bristol player, says Peterson. Guarded by Johnson. Snakes in the lane. Oh my goodness, what an incredible finish that was. Oh, it's stolen back by Rye into Hadzebegovic. Flyers again with a careless turnover. Stolen back by Thomas Edwards though. It's a 2-on-1 for the Flyers. And Peterson commits the foul, which will send Johnson to the line for 2. Johnson pokes it loose. Ball back into the hands of Peterson, but the shot clock's down to 5. Peterson for 3. Peterson drains the 3. An incredibly tough shot.
We'll just see it one more time. Sets the screen.
Well, it was Peterson first of all. Back to Dallaire, going to work on Kendall Lewis. Nice pass inside to Hadzebegovic. And Coach Kapoulas looks to the table to call a timeout. Dagger 3. And then Jaden Dallaire with a beautiful pass inside to Hadzebegovic for the team. Keedy Johnson, screen from McCormack. He pops to the 3-point line. Oh, it's blocked by Hadzebegovic. Incredible. Looking to slow this one down. The shot clock is at 5. Peterson to the basket, floats it up, floats it in. Incredible finish.
Never once sort of panicking, relying on their defense to make steals and get transition.
Johnson's layup no good. It's a 3-on-1 opportunity for London Lions, and it results in a two-handed jam by Dallaire. Well, that will do it here at the SGS College Arena. London Lions pull off an incredible fourth quarter comeback with their 12th straight win in the SLB Championship.